हेलो स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू टीएनसी एग्ज़ाम प्रिपरेशन में आपका स्वागत है। सीयू सेट के एग्ज़ाम में बीकॉम एंट्रेंस में जो आपका सब्जेक्ट बीएसटी डोमेन में जो 50 में 40 क्वेश्चन करना होगा और एनटीए पेपर लेने जाएगी, उसके स्टैंडर्ड को देखते हुए जो स्पेशल 12th के बच्चों को जो डोमेन सब्जेक्ट होने वाला है कॉमर्स में, उसके लिए शुक्ला सर द्वारा जो ये बताने जा रहा है, इसके लिए बहुत आपको फ़ायदा पहुँचाएगा सीयू सिटी के एग्ज़ाम और प्लस में आपके जो डोमेन सब्जेक्ट में होने जा रहा है।
Hello students, welcome in this online YouTube platform of TNC exam prep. I am Srihars, right now associated with you in this digital learning platform for CUET BCom entrance examination, and right now we are taking up the chapter, the first class on the management, on the topic management, its meaning and concept as well as the objectives. तो आज का हमारा पहला टॉपिक है मैनेजमेंट, इसके कॉन्सेप्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के ऊपर। तो आज हम ये समझने का प्रयास करेंगे कि मैनेजमेंट क्या है। यहाँ से सीधे सीधे आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा, आप अगर सिलेबस सीयूईटी का देख रहे होंगे, प्रेफर कर रहे होंगे तो जो फर्स्ट टॉपिक है मैनेजमेंट, मैनेजमेंट क्या है इसको हम लोग यहाँ पे देखेंगे। व्हाट डज मीन बाय मैनेजमेंट। In simple words, in precise words, I would like to tell you that management is the process of getting things done. Management is what? Management is process of getting things done, things done. Okay, management is the process of getting things done. How things done? Effectively and efficiently, okay, with the objective of, with what is the objective? With the objective of achieving common goals, some common goals. Right now you will see this, the meaning of management. Management means process of getting things done. ठीक है, जो कोई भी काम है उसको आप इफेक्टिवली और एफिशिएंटली जब आप कंप्लीट करते हैं, अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव को जब आप अचीव करते हैं, अपने गोल को जब आप अचीव करते हैं, तो उस प्रोसेस को हम लोग जानते हैं मैनेजमेंट के नाम से। तो यहां पे आपको 3 सिग्निफिकेंट वर्ड्स, आपको टर्मिनोलॉजीज मिली है। पहला एक प्रोसेस, दूसरा इफेक्टिवनेस एंड एफिशिएंसी, और थर्ड है ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ अचीविंग कॉमन गोल्स। सो गोल्स, द थर्ड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टर्मिनोलॉजी. We will understand in this context this definition or meaning of management. First, how management is a process. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट कि भाई मैंने आपको डेफिनेशन में बता दिया कि मैनेजमेंट एक प्रोसेस है, लेकिन कैसे हम लोग कह सकते हैं कि मैनेजमेंट एक प्रोसेस है। प्रोसेस का मतलब होता है जब हम एक सीरीज में, एक सीक्वेंस में ढेर सारे फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करते हैं। सो परफॉर्मिंग functions in a series और सीक्वेंस। जब हम एक सीक्वेंस में कोई काम करते हैं तो उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं दिस इज द प्रोसेस। ठीक है, तो मैनेजमेंट भी प्रोसेस है। क्यों? क्योंकि आप देखेंगे मैनेजमेंट में हम जो भी काम करते हैं, आप देखेंगे जब आप स्टेजेस पढ़ेंगे मैनेजमेंट के, तो सबसे पहले हम लोग फोकस करते हैं प्लानिंग पे, देन प्लानिंग के बाद हम लोग मूव ऑन करते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। आफ्टर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग, नॉट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आफ्टर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग वी विल गो फॉर व्हाट? We will go for, after organizing, staffing, then directing, and then controlling. So all these process, all these functions are performed in a sequential manner, in a chronological manner. That's why management is the process. Right now, come to the second term. First term is the process. Our second terminology is the effectiveness and efficiency. Right now you can ask me, sir, what does mean of efficiency, being efficient or effectiveness? So it is not the process of only getting things done, but the things which are done, that is done in the manner of effective and efficient manner. So what does mean of effectiveness and efficiency? So effectiveness means completion of work on time. Focus me. They can ask direct question of that. Effectiveness focuses on cost benefit analysis, time. Okay, so your option will be second, the time. It focused on time. So effectiveness just simple means completion of work on time. ठीक है, on time. Suppose we are here to taught you business studies. Okay, तो हम लोग मान लीजिए जुलाई में हमें पेपर देना CUET का, तो अब हमारा मैनेजमेंट जो है वो इफेक्टिव है या नहीं है, वो डिपेंड करेगा कि हम लोग टाइमली आपके सिलेबस को कंप्लीट कराएं एज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ CUET. Right now we are, if how much we are effective, you can see in this video. Now come to the efficiency. What does mean of efficiency? Efficiency focus, ये टाइम को फोकस करता है बेटा. ये किसको फोकस कर रहा है? टाइम को. इफेक्टिवनेस, एफिशिएंसी किसको फोकस करता है? कॉस्ट को. तो एफिशिएंसी का मतलब होता है ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. It focus on cost, so no wastage or minimum wastage. So it focus on what? It focus on minimizing cost. Okay, minimizing cost. ये cost benefit analysis करता है efficiency. तो मान लीजिए अगर एक एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जाम्पल. सपोज अ बिजनेस फर्म वांट्स टू produce 10,000 units of a product. Suppose it's a Samsung who wants to sell their cell phone, and for this they want to produce 10,000 units in this month for the Varanasi city. So 10,000 units they are targeting to produce. So and they are targeting to produce on the special occasions of any festival. Okay, because in the festival there are high demands of their cell phones. Okay, so effectiveness means to complete the production of the 10,000 cell phones at right time, when there is before the festival, so the firm would be able to meet the demand or the requirement of the consumers. Now come to the efficiency. They produced, but what happened? The company Samsung imports its substance or its products which they included in their cell phones from the China. But what happens? China, because of the high demands, they don't, or because of the low productivity, they don't able to export to the Samsung company. Now what is happening? Samsung need those products to produce 10,000 unit cell phone. So what they did, they asked US to supply those materials, those inputs. US supplied them, but the cost is increased. The cost is increased, and what Samsung company does, they made their cell phones, they get their output result. They want to 10,000 produce, they produce 10,000 units, but in this process their cost is increasing. So they are effective, definitely they are effective, but they are not efficient. Why this company is effective but not efficient? Because he is completing its target on time, but there is increasing in the cost, there is not optimum utilization of resources. Okay, that's why it is this company, in this example the Samsung company is effective but not efficient. Okay, I'm taking this example only for educational purpose, not for any other commercial purpose. Okay, right now when you know the second terminology, ki getting things done effectively and efficiently, now the third point that would be equally important to know, to understand the definition of management, it is the goal oriented. Okay, goal oriented means when we are managing something, it means we have decided some standards, we have decided some goals, we have decided some objectives, and we want to achieve that goals. So any process, any activity which is directed or which move us ahead towards our goals, it came under the scope of management. Like we want to sell our 10,000 cell phones, so for this purpose we have started advertising on televisions, and this tactics help us to achieve our goals. Then it is called, this tactics will came under the domain of management, because this process helps to achieve our goals. Okay, so for management, anything, any function, any activity which you are performing, that would be efficient, effective, and that would be for achieving some common desired goals. Okay, right now you have understand the meaning of the management. There are two expertise person of this field whose definitions is equally important in this sense, so I am going to put their definition. One is the Henry Fayol, and the second one is F.W. Taylor, Frederick Winslow Taylor. Henry Fayol is known as the father of modern management, while as F.W. Taylor is known as father of scientific management. So I am going to put their definition for you. Okay, so I'm not going to write their definition. If you want to note, I'm telling you, just note. It is very important for examination. Sometimes they ask some direct question. They always don't focus the conceptual question. Sometimes they ask a straightforward question that this definition or this comment is belong to, this statement is belongs to. They give some 3-4 name and you have to select one. And there are two names in this field, in the field of management, of the expertise person. One is Henry Fayol, who is the father of modern management, and one is Frederick Winslow Taylor, F.W. Taylor, who is the father of scientific management. Right now, what said by F.W. Taylor? Taylor said that management means, what does management mean? Management means, management is the art of knowing exactly what you want men to do, and then seeing it that they do it in the best and cheapest way. I am again repeating it, please note down. Management is an art of knowing what you want to actually achieve, what you want your men to do, and then seeing it that they do it in the best and cheapest way. ओके, इन्होंने कहा कि प्रबंध या मैनेजमेंट का मतलब होता है ये क्लियर करना कि आप एक्चुअली क्या अचीव करना चाहते हैं, और फिर ये देखना कि आप उसको किस तरीके से बेस्ट वे में और चीपेस्ट वे में, मतलब मिनिमम कॉस्ट में और बेस्ट वे में आप उसको, उस गोल को कैसे अचीव कर सकते हैं विदाउट द कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग ऑफ द क्वालिटी. Right now, one more definition which is very important, they can ask directly, straightforward, is the definition of Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol stated that he gave the definition to totally function oriented. He take up all the functions of the management and they put into a definition. But he is very prominent personality in this field, so this definition is also going to equally important. Henry Fayol stated that to manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to coordinate, and to control. Okay, I hope you have understand these two definitions. Right now, we are moving towards the characteristics of management. We are moving towards the characteristics of management. And forgive me for my writing, characteristics of management. These what does mean characteristics? Characteristics are the essential features. Okay, and these are those essential features by which you can, by seeing you can understand that in this organization there is presence of management or there is no presence or mismanagement presence. Okay, you can easily understand. So what are the characteristics of management? What are those essential features? One very important feature is, I have stated in definitions earlier, that management is a goal oriented process. Right now you can understand it. Goal orientation, what does mean of goal orientation? So we are moving forward. The second, I said to you, I'm going to tell you characteristics of management, that management is an intangible. Okay, management is intangible. What does mean of intangible? Intangible means something which you cannot see, which you cannot touch, but you can feel. Suppose if you went an organization and what you find that there is no coordination between employees. No one is ready to encourage or support to their colleagues. Okay, there is environment of tension, there is fear of getting fired, there is no harmony among the employees who are working together. So what you will find, there is mismanagement. These are the examples of the mismanagement. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप एक बैंक में जा रहे हैं, वो बैंक में आपको अकाउंट ओपन कराना है, उस अकाउंट को ओपन कराने के लिए आप एक काउंटर से दूसरे काउंटर से तीसरे काउंटर आपको बार बार भागना पड़ रहा है. कहीं से आप फॉर्म ले रहे हैं, कहीं पे आप अपने आप को वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं, कहीं पे आप कुछ कर रहे हैं, और इसमें आपका ढेर न केवल आपका टाइम और एनर्जी वेस्ट हो रहा है, बल्कि आपके रिसोर्सेज भी ज़्यादा वहाँ पे स्पेंड हो रहे हैं. तो आपको क्या लगेगा, आप इजीली फील कर सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे बहुत ही ज्यादा मिसमैनेजमेंट है. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड मैनेजमेंट इज इंटेंजिबल. यू कैन नॉट सी मैनेजमेंट बट यू कैन फील इफ देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ मैनेजमेंट और नॉट. राइट नाउ विल कम फॉर द थर्ड characteristics, very prominent characteristics, that management is a multi-dimensional. Management is a multi-dimensional. Right now you can ask me, sir, what does mean of multi-dimensional? Multi-dimensional means it includes, I am explaining here the multi-dimension of management. It includes multiple factor. Means you can understand by in meaning that management means management of work. But it does not include only management of work. It includes two more aspects like management as a multi-dimension में management में आपको क्या करना होता है, management of work करना होता है, management of people करना होता है. सिर्फ people को भी, आपके यहाँ पे जो workforce है, जो लोग काम कर रहे हैं, उनको भी आपको मैनेज करना पड़ता है एज अ मैनेजर. और फिर आपको क्या मैनेज करना पड़ता है, आपको जो बिजनेस ऑपरेशन है, ठीक है, उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के जो ऑपरेशंस हैं, ठीक है, अगर बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है तो उसके जो ऑपरेशंस हैं उनको भी आपको देखना होता है, उस जो फंक्शन प्रॉपर्ली हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है बिजनेस में. तो लाइक वर्क में आपको क्या क्या मैनेज करना है. सपोज यू आर डूइंग प्लानिंग, you are deciding in advance ki what to do, when to do, who is going to do it. So this is the work, management of work. If you are organizing, okay, when you are organizing, this is also the management of work. You are gathering resources, okay. Right now if you are controlling, okay, what does mean of control? Controlling does mean that you have set some goals for you, you have decided, you have set standards, then you started working. So in controlling, you match your actual performance and your standards, okay, performance, and if there is any deviation, so find out the reason and try to solve it. This is the process of controlling. So controlling is also the management of work. Right now come to the people. Management of people means what? You not only staff management, means staffing means recruitment of the right candidate for the right job, placement according to their skill, according to their ability, according to their capacity, posting into the right place so that the company take their best, okay. Right now so this came under the example of the management of people. You will guide as a manager, you will direct that how do you have to work, what you have to do, what is the expectation from you, what is your role, what is your responsibility. So guiding them came under the management of people. That's why management is also includes management of work, management of people, and management of operation. That's why it is called multidimensional. What does mean of management of operation? In business, what you do, you purchase raw materials, okay, you purchases raw materials, you sells final products, you produced or manufactured, okay, you produced or manufactured the goods, okay, or services. So when you produce goods or services, these are all came under the operation, okay. The actual, suppose there is a farm, there is industry which is making bread, so he need to purchase the raw material, okay, raw material for it, okay. So he purchased flours and then, okay, it converted into the final product, produced manufactured breads and then sells it, okay, into the market, supplied into the market. Then these all activities are related to the main operations, main function of the business. So you have, as a manager, you have not only to manage the work, but you have to manage the people as well as you have to manage the operations of the business. Right now when you know that management is goal oriented, intangible, multidimensional, the fourth one I would like to tell you the characteristics of management is a group activity. Management is a group activity. In organization there are a lot of people who are working together, because in a large scale business organization you will find many departments, you will find many branches, you will find, so they are all doing work. Okay, you will find multiple levels of management, top level, middle level, supervisory level. So they are all doing the work for achieving some common goals, for achieving the objectives of that organization, and this is why it is called group activity. Okay, that's why it is called management is a group activity. Right now, when you know these are the essential characteristics of the management is a dynamic activity. Why dynamic activity? Because you know in the business there is always, the environment is always changing, and in the changing environment there are many threats, many opportunities for you who is welcoming you. So as a manager you have to become the first mover, first to take the advantage of those opportunity, or you have to always always you have to be aware for minimizing the losses of the expected or unexpected threats of the changing environment or scenario. So in this context you have to replan your strategies, you have to replan your overall organizing, you have to reorganizing yourself to cope up with these extraordinary circumstances to achieve the goals of your organization. So why this is why it is called management as a dynamic process. Okay, so right now in the class we have understand the meaning of the management as well as the characteristics of the management. Okay, in further classes be associated with us with this TNC exam prep. We are all with you and we are going to help you in cracking your entrance examination, but we required your support. So please support us. Thank you, and we will meet you next classes in tomorrow. Thanks.